All right, welcome to the live show. How's everyone doing? We have Lee Hung Fat. Wash hands. Okay. Ruben, what's up? Hey, Kevin, welcome to the show, guys. We are going to talk the Galaxy Z Fold 3. I thought I'd let you guys come on if you want to talk live. You can, if you're interested in that. Otherwise, you can kind of just ask questions in the chat, and we can go from there and kind of go through what we've heard so far for the Galaxy Z Fold 3. If you're excited, if you're not, or if there's another phone that you're looking forward to as well. And if you can hear my fan, I have it blowing kind of right at me, and it's at the microphone. Let me know, and I'll redirect it. What's up, Samai? Hamza, hey, what's going on? Hey, who else we got here? Phil, what's going on, buddy? Victor, KJ, nothing. How's it going? Tom, welcome to the show. Good to see your face again. Tom's a supporter of the channel, has been for a while now with our daily live show, daily news shows. You can probably see his name a lot at the end of that. Who else we got? Martin, Alan, Daniel, DeAndre, Alan, Daniel. All right, 4 megapixel camera disappointed. Yeah, that's basically the news that's coming out, is that the camera on the Galaxy Z Fold 3 right there, the one right there, is going to end up being underneath the display, but it's only going to be 4 megapixels. It's a big disappointment. Huge disappointment. Got my fan going too. It's like stereo. Phil, can you guys hear? Let me know if you can hear the fan in the chat, because obviously I don't want you to hear that. What's up, Alexander? And I'm going to put this in here. Copy to clipboard. If you guys want to come on the show, you need to have your video on. You need to be showing your face, and you got to be somewhat known as well if you want to come on and ask some questions. Otherwise, again, just ask your questions in the chat. Hey, Carlos. How's it going? Steve? I know it's been a while since I've gone live for a fairly long time. Thanks, Victor, for loving the quick videos. I have a Note 20 Ultra. It's going to be a huge change to the Z Fold 3. It really is. It's funny, when I held up, I think it was yesterday, I held up the Galaxy S21 next to, and I didn't hold my other phone up, and I was like, this webcam's awful, sorry, but this phone is so much smaller. It looks so much smaller. It feels so much smaller too. So that'll be the biggest thing you get used to. But get like a pop socket or a ring thing. You know, I'm gonna end up doing a Z Fold 3 video of like accessories you guys should get because I've had these folding phones for a while. Oh, before I forget too, Tom, thank you so much for the super chat. A bit for your Z. Thank you, man. Tom's so generous, seriously, with his monetary gifts on the channel and through the chats. He's been super nice throughout the time. Cinder, hello from Cali. I'm in California too. Are you assuming you're in California? Rudy the Gamer with the sports. What's up? Efren watching from London. Very, very cool. Where's everybody from? Actually, I'm always curious to see where you guys are from. I know some of you guys, I saw Denmark, Cali, London. Where are the rest of you guys from? Put that in the chat. I know, where is that? Hey, Oscar, what's up? Minnesota, cool. I want to go to Minnesota. Where was I just a second ago? Someone put a good question in there. All right, Malachi says, how much have you used your internal camera on the Z Fold 3? I've only used the outer. I use it all the time, dude. When I take a selfie, that's all I do. I'm always using that camera. Let me put on. I should also turn on my not airplane mode, but do not disturb. I'm always using that camera for selfies and stuff, and also, yeah, that's the only time I use it. I generally never use this camera. I don't even when I take photos, I still have the phone completely open like this when I'm using the front or the back cameras, because this one is just way too small for me to see anything. What's up, man? It's been a long time. Yeah, Marcello, welcome to the chat. I want to pull the trigger on the Z Fold. Mark, just do it. You have, I think it's 21 days to return it. Just do it. Buy it. You don't like it, return it. You get your money back. Lloyd, when do the double folds come out? That was, God, if I remember, I thought it was this year, but I don't think it's going to come out this year. It's going to be something probably next year. Because if you figure out like this, if they're doing folds and they're really putting their money into the Z Fold and the Flip this year, like with advertising and stuff, you would have to expect that over the next year or 2 and 3, they're going to really push all folding stuff. More folding stuff's going to come out without a doubt. Because I think that's where they have a lot of growth. Because there's not a lot of competition. Oh, shoot. This chat, man. I moved down a little bit and lost everything. Where'd you guys say? Where was I? I missed a bunch of people's things. Thank you for all your videos that you did. Thank you, Kevin, for watching all of them. When did the... I love the S20 Plus. Wish I love, but not sure I want to trade it in. Well, you have, Mark, you have 3 weeks again. You don't even have to trade in the other phone for like 2 or 3 weeks. So you should know within a week or 2 if you really like the folding phone. And if you do, send the S20 Plus. If you don't, just return the phone. I'm switching from a cuneiform tablet to, I don't even know what that is, Rosario. Switching from the switching from Z Fold 2 to Z Fold 3. I'm doing the same thing, Victor. Is Tom Brown still doing the limited edition? Yes, Zai. If you search my channel for Tom Brown, I did a video on that. Mark, Cincinnati here. Very cool. You guys got good chili, don't you? I've never had the chili there. But you guys make it spicy or not really spicy? Let me know, Mark. The S20 Ultra has a badass camera, much better than my Note 20. Let's see the Z Fold 3. Z Fold 3, I mean, from all what we're hearing, it doesn't sound like the camera's going to be better than any of the phones that are out right now from the S21 line. Love from India, KJ. Thank you. Miami in the house. Netherlands. Very cool, Tom. Oh, man. Where'd it go? I got to go up. Sorry, guys. Because I hit go down and it got rid of everything. I'm seeing where you guys are all from. Oh, well. Okay, Netherlands, Atlanta, Georgia, Belfast, Cincinnati, Savannah, Georgia, L.A. Yep, Sammy. I was going to just ask you when you're going live because you were doing half lives, whatever that means. What is that? What are half lives are like? That wasn't actually live though. I mean, it was live. I was chatting with you guys, Phil, when I do those premieres. But I'm obviously the video's not live. I've already edited and recorded that video. But I know what you mean by half live. Eric, Arizona. Arizona is so freaking hot. Oh my God. Texas. I gotta go there, Rosario. I have my buddy Tech Odyssey lives in Texas. I do want to visit him there. Live from Copenhagen. They're very cool. Lakeland, Florida. What happened in Lakeland, Florida? Something happened there. Canada. Ryan, I love Canada. So cool there. Can't wait to go back. Houston, Toronto, Liverpool, Boston. Hamza, that's where I'm originally from, is Boston. As you can see, Boston Celtics. I'm from Salinas, California, Ontario. Very cool, Carlos. Sweden. San Antonio. How much trade-in will I get for the gently used cuneiform tablet? What is the cuneiform tablet? I don't even know what that is. How to resort to using my crappy, unchargeable Galaxy S7 Active Duo crapped out on my set. How to resort to using my... If you can't charge it, how can you use it? You can't use it. Pakistan, very cool. What makes you so enthusiastic about phones the most? HR, that would definitely be, I'm assuming what phones, the foldable phones are really what get me excited right now. A couple things that I'm really excited tech-wise are folding phones, and all e-bikes or e-vehicles, electric cars, things like that. So you might see a lot more or a little bit more electric bikes and scooters and stuff on the channel, along with all the stuff I've always been doing. Pakistan sound advice. Pakistan, a lot of Pakistan, or just keep writing it over and over. All right, are you going to get the S Pen in case? Yeah, Phil, I will get the S Pen and the case, but really just to make videos. If I didn't make videos, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't get it unless they gave it to me for free. Might join later. Dropped my fold in some water so my camera lenses are all blurry. Any suggestions on how to get rid of that? Oh, if you put it with rice, I always hear, but you might be done for that, dude. Or do you have insurance on that, Tom? Monchella, hold on. The fold was released today. No, the fold wasn't released today. It's August 27th. It'll come out, I believe. Are you going to buy the Duo 2. Has Sam? Yes, I actually think I am. I'll give it a second try. I bought the last one and returned it. I was very excited about it, but I ended up returning it. Where the audio only comes through as one earphone for this video. Ooh, interesting. I don't know why it's not stereo. But does it sound okay? Dirty Jersey representing. Steve. How long? Oh, is my jersey? Yeah, my jersey's probably dirty because my son he wipes his face on it, like his snot and everything nasty. Redo the look of their watches. Yeah, Lloyd, I'm not against that. I would actually like them to do it a square watch face. I know some of you guys don't like that, but I'm totally into the square watch faces on there. And I lost my place again on here. Shoot. Where was I? Okay. How long does the Galaxy take to charge? 90 minutes, I think it is, on a fast charger. I will jump on it if you make a crazy deal for the Note 20 owners. What's a crazy deal? I love the Note. I know a lot of you guys love the Note. I know that. Your audio comes from one side. Interesting. Ohio. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Currently using the S9. Hamza, it's time for an upgrade. I'm from Cincinnati, small world. Okay, cool. I bought a new Note. Nice. So you must have got the Note 20, I assume. Mark, excellent chill, not real spicy. He's talking about his chili. Excellent chill, not real spicy. Most do not like it because it's meat sauce over chili. Honestly, I think I'd rather have meat sauce over chili. I'll be honest with you. I will be upgrading from my Galaxy Note 10 Plus to the Z Fold 3. Smart upgrade, Darnell. I think you're going to love it. Why is it better than the Note? It's better than the Note because of this huge display, and that's really all it is. To me, that's like its only selling point that it needs from me. It has better speakers. What else? It's just interesting. It's an attention getter. If you want something that's going to catch people's eye, it does that. Every time I bring it to Target and pay with my Target card, because my Target card's on my phone, they're like, oh my God, what is that? On a real note, just decide, how do you feel the Z Fold 3 will sell in the US? Rosario, I think it's going to sell, well, I don't think it's going to sell like as much as an iPhone or maybe the S21 line, but I think it's going to be the best selling one, best folding phone they've done yet. And the reason I also say that too is I noticed that if I talk about the Fold or the Flip, my Fold videos always get way more views than the Flip. Flip, you guys don't seem to care about, but then I always hear that more people are going to buy the Flip. So I don't know. Man, I've been watching all your videos. I love your reviews and updated news you post. I have the Fold 2. I love it. Awesome. Thank you, Carlos, so much. It's very kind of you. I love if you know the stuff I do is I've said it time and time again. This is the best job I've ever had in my life. I love this. This is amazing to be able to create content when I want, where I want, about what I want. I couldn't ask for anything more, and it's so awesome. I'm going to be upgrading from the Note 10 5G to the Fold 3. That's going to be a nice upgrade, Jamie. I think you'd be quite happy with that. Z Fold 3 pen case does disappoint, right? It doesn't lay flat on the... That's a good point. I didn't even think about that, Tom. He's right. The new S Pen case is going to stick out like basically from right here, and it's probably going to wobble, I would suppose. Yes, I'm going to trade in my Fold 2, Hamza, for sure, without a doubt. Oh, we got a nice little crowd in here, 108 people. Welcome to the show, everybody. Regards from Vilnius, Lithuania. Nice, Andy. Thank you for coming. You think we'll have a better app optimized for the Fold 3 some apps? Yes, I think Kubidius. I think that's one of the major things this year is they're going to have more. They announced that in their press releases that there's going to be more apps and third party and internally, it sounds like, that are going to be more compatible with the folding phones. And then to add on to that, you would when you have the Pixel Fold, you have the Duo getting a second generation, you have Xiaomi and Oppo. I believe Oppo's doing one. Doing folding phones or their second generations. It's obviously more companies are going to make sure their apps work for those devices. San Fernando Valley. Phil, you've outdone yourself. Haroon King, hi, what's up? Welcome to the show. Bera, hey Greg, love your YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Thank you. We did get about 3 days of rain though. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. What's up from Kings Mountain? Oh, Ernest, I've been dying to go to North Carolina. I got a bunch of family there, and I would absolutely love, not where you specifically live, but North Carolina. I gotta get out there for sure. It looks like a very cool place, man. I'm like totally. Did I mess up here? If I skip your question, just rewrite it because I'm headed down just a little bit because feel like I'm. Oh, Steve's talking about dirty jersey. Yeah, I was talking about my dirty shirt. Sorry about that. Using the Note 8 right now, is it worth the upgrade for the Fold 3? I was considering the S21 Ultra before, but for some reason I didn't feel like it was. KJ, and I say this to everybody. Buy the Fold phone, give it a week or two, and see if you fall in love. I'm so in love with the folding phones. They're so refreshing because they're different. Phones are so boring when you just get this slab phone. And the S21 is not a slouch. It's a great phone, but try something new. You guys can return this for free, especially in America. You guys can return this to Samsung for free. If you buy from Best Buy, there's a fee you got to pay. I think it's like $35 or something. Or the carrier, you got to pay a fee. But beyond that, just try it out. I mean, give yourself a chance. We live once in this life. Try something new, especially in the phone category. Yes, whoever's talking about insurance, I saw Tom said yes, he's telling me you got insurance. I might do a video about this, but if you get a folding phone, and I never recommend it for any other phone, really, get insurance because they kind of break a little bit too easily. HRO, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Sup, bro? I got a Fold 2 with like $400 left on a payment. Do you know the trade-in, is it good on it towards the Fold 3? Let me reread your question. So you have $400 left. Do you know if the trade-in is good towards the Fold 3? I don't know who you owe the $400 to, but you're gonna have to pay off the phone. It's separate from, so say you got the phone from Samsung, you're still gonna owe $400 even if you trade in the phone towards a new phone. So you're gonna have to pay the $400. The trade-in won't eliminate the $400. But with that said, if they'll give you $1,000 for the phone, you'll get $1,000, and then again you'll have to pay the $400 separately. Do you think the case will have a neat, sleek design with S Pen front holder, or still easy for one-handed use? I don't think it's going to be one-handed use. So far, what we've seen, I've done a video on it, so you can look through the last couple of days. It's going to have a pen right here, and you're going to have to. There's no way. I mean, unless you have huge hands and you slide it up or something, you're going to have to hold it with one hand and pull it out with the other. Gilbert, square faces. I miss the old Samsung watches with the camera on. I know, that was so cool. I used to have one of the first Samsung watches. I think the first 2 generations. They had a camera right here. You couldn't like lay your hand down. It got a little uncomfortable like the first generation, but it was badass. It was so cool. Dwayne, hey Greg, have you heard anything new about the S Pen Pro versus the S Pen Fold? Not really. And then when I do, I will put videos out about it though. Hey Vlad. Kyle Greggles, I have a question. I love the Galaxy Active 2. Should I upgrade to the new Galaxy Watch 4? It depends what you use it for. I think there's a couple of... Do you want the latest and greatest? Yes, get it. Do you want the Google installed apps? You have to get it because it will have all those Google installed apps like Google Assistant and Maps and everything like that. And then the other part of it, how long do you plan on keeping it? If you're going to keep it for a long time, yes, get the newer one because you'll have support for a longer period of time, and you'll have all the coolest features that they have to offer. So I would say yes. When is the presentation? August 11th. I think it's at 10 a.m. Eastern, or Pacific. I forget. I'm torn between the Z Fold 3 and the Duo 2. Steve, it's tough. I'm with you, but last time I was 2, and I was actually fully more expecting to keep the Duo 2 or the Duo 1, I should say, versus the Z Fold 2, and the Z Fold 2 blew it away. It's tough because they're both really interesting in their own ways. But the cool thing is, again, especially with Microsoft and Samsung's website, you buy it through them directly, you can return the phones for free. So theoretically, you could buy the phone, you don't like one of them, just return the one you don't want. Do you actually play those guitars or just for visual appeal? Kronos, yes, I play guitar. I used to be in a band. So yes, I can play them. And if I played, there's some videos actually I have playing them. If you search, go to my channel and search microphones, and I usually play them in the microphone videos. Instead of using the underscreen camera, why not use the front camera when it's folded? Brandon, it's just too small. The screen's too small. I don't like it. How do you think the battery life will be in the Fold 3? It's supposed to be a lot better optimizations with the software, and obviously they've used the Snapdragon 888 for a generation almost at this point, almost a year. So you would hope that it's going to be better. Right now, the Fold 2 battery life is pretty bad for me. I'm getting under 4 hours of screen on time, closer to 3:30. I'm thinking of going from the Note 20 Ultra to the Fold 3. What do you say? Do it. You only live once. Try something new. You can return it if you don't like it. Have you stated whether the Fold 3 will have expandable memory? It will not, Terry. Karen, welcome. I'm looking forward to the Fold 3, but wish the pen was housed in the phone. I love the Note 20 Ultra. I love your videos. You're the best. Thank you so much. What did you say? I got lost in the love of your comment. I'm looking forward to the Fold 3, but wish the pen was housed in the phone. I love that. Yeah, it's one thing you're gonna have to deal with is that the pen is not going to be housed in the phone. It's going to be on the case, so it's a little bit of a turnoff for sure. TANF Tech, did your Tab S8 videos get striked from Samsung? Actually, they did. I got one copyright strike from the Galaxy Tab S8. I am fighting it, and they haven't responded back, so I'm hoping within the next 10 or 14 days the strike will be removed and the video will go back up. It's kind of lame because I'm not under any NDA. They said I was Samsung copyright strike that video and said that the information was under non-disclosure agreement. I wasn't under any NDA with them, so I should, and I pulled it from social media and websites, so again I should not be copyright striked for that. Thank you, Carlos. One UI 4, yep, it should be out towards the end of the year fully for most people. I watch so many of your videos regardless of everybody saying Fold 3 isn't the most amazing phone. I'm still getting it, upgrading from a traditional. Gunther, you're gonna do it. If you don't, I mean, maybe you won't love it, but I think you're really gonna love it. Most people that I've seen that have switched from a regular phone to the Fold line and have really given a good, honest try have been totally in love with it. DL Allen, still not durable enough to be a daily driver. No dust resistance. Love the phone and tech, but kept. Yeah, I think you're right, DL. With people that are in like construction or like do kind of more of a blue collar job, trade kind of job, I think you might have a little bit of trouble with it, especially if you're always getting dirty or down and you drop your phone. Sometimes I would recommend it for you. All right, I missed a little bit. Let me find where I was. All right. Hello from Armenia. Hello, Muxo. Carlos. I'll upgrade if they offer $800 for the Note 10. Ooh, I don't know if they'll do that. I think they'll be closer to $500 for that probably. I'm just waiting on up. Otherwise, I'll join you live, Philly. I'm buying the Fold 3 as my primary device. I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm buying my Fold 3 as my primary device, but also will buy the iPhone 13 Pro Max around December. Then I'll weigh which one of them will be my primary phone, but for sure I'll keep both. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it. Like if you are going to get an Android phone, I would say get a folding phone, and then if you're going to get a traditional phone, get an iPhone. That way you can get the best of both worlds. You get the folding phone, but you're also on Android, and then you also get the iPhone, which is more of a traditional phone. You can do your iMessage and stuff with your friends. But then, remember, you get the Pixel Fold as well, most likely coming out towards the end of the year as well. Kisses from France. I will upgrade my... Sandra. I will upgrade my Note 20 Ultra to the Fold 3, 90% sure. Do it. You're going to love it. Do it. Shaki Assad. Hey, what's up? Newcomb from Arizona. What's up? If you come... look me up. I would love to meet you. Ernest, yes, for sure. I think you're the North Carolina guy, right? I think that's what you put. Yes, I'm totally down with meeting people if I go to another state and out and about. Or we don't have to go to a different city. You know, sometimes I go to these events and do that. If you come, Carlos, did Samsung say how much they would give for trade? They have not given the exact numbers yet. Did watch the new Samsung Fold trailer. I haven't watched it yet. I'll talk about it today in my news. Do you think the case will have a neat? See, I already talked about that, right? See you in a bit, Tom. Good. Why not use the front-facing? Did I answer some of these questions? How do you feel about the battery life? I already answered some of these questions. Am I lost? How much do you think they will get? I already said that. All right, here's Miguel. Miguel Martinez. Hey, Greggles, I would prefer Samsung spend more effort on getting high-end apps optimized for them, even if it's not for the Galaxy devices. I think that's where Apple has always won. Yeah, they really have to. It's tough, though, because there's so many Android devices. So I think it's always going to be a struggle of getting apps completely optimized for their devices. I'm wondering if the Fold 3 pen will just be a... Oh, my wife is trying to call me. One sec. Let me just tell her I'm live. 1 second. Do. 1 sec. I'll be right back. I have to go get something. 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me couple minutes. Did I lose all of you guys? Oh, I lost 20% of you. Sorry about that. I was we were doing donations and I had to run down there and do it. I forgot the guy was coming. Where are we at? Let me go through some of these. I'll probably skip. If I miss your question, just ask it again. I'm gonna start here. When you drink coffee before going live, then the bubbles kick and give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Wait, what? I was an Apple fanboy, I'll admit, but there are products over time that just got boring. Yeah, Joey, like it just get Apple. That's the reason why I left. I left for a couple reasons. It was boring. The products were always the same, and you feel like you're trapped in there. You can't get out. Which, I mean, some people love it, some people hate it. I can't stand it. And then you're just like, especially in America, you end up being like everybody else. Everybody has those phones. Everybody's got this. Everybody's that watch, this. It's like, come on, bro. Same. Be different. But then you could say the same thing about Samsung. Most people that have Android phones have Samsung phones, so whatever. What's the idea? We have to send super chats to get... BC, I'm sorry you're sleeping. I was gone for a bit there. Like I said, we had a donation, and the guy was out there picking it up from my garage. I had to run down there and help him load up the truck. So sorry for the delay. Had to go back to wait for Joey. He's probably getting a quickie. I'm too old for that. Those days are gone. Has the durability of the Fold 2? What's that mean? Durability of the Fold 2 has been pretty good, except for when I dropped it and broke it. Kyle, he's going to have a lot of questions to answer when he gets back. Hello. Wondering how he's going to look when he gets back. He's going to be rushed, that's for sure. LOL phone. Now his side chick is calling. I know, my wife kept calling my thing. What's up, Latrell? To be fair, in America, it's the Galaxy 2. Reason I have... What time? Oh, the timestamp, I'm pretty caught up now. The reason I haven't continued with my channel is I don't have a secondary phone or camera, so getting the Fold 3 and having my Note 20 Ultra will allow me to do videos for you. Oh, very cool, Phil. BC, Greggles, are you going to do a live stream on the Samsung Unfold event? Probably. The problem is I won't do that live because I'll get a copyright strike. So if I do it, it'll just be like live comments. Hey, Howard. Hey, is the S Pen for the Z Fold 3 going to have Bluetooth function? The Pro version definitely will. The Fold one, I haven't heard yet, but I would assume it's going to. They did say that, Latrell. Will Z Flip 3 have stereo speakers? Oh, God. I can't remember now. It didn't before. I don't think it does. I think it still has the same speakers. Your opinion on the Z Fold 2 trade-in? How much you thinking? I'm thinking 900 or 1,000. How big of a battery do you think the Fold 3 needs to last a full day? I heard that the Fold 2's battery wasn't that great. Please ignore if you've already answered this. Carlos, I would think the battery, I mean, it's different for every person, because like some people will be like, I get a full day, I get 3 days. I don't know how anybody gets 3 days of any phone ever. I never get that much. Unless you don't use your phone. I would say like a honest full days, you probably need, again, it's everyone's different, but 6,000 or 7,000 milliamps. That's what we did last year. Yeah, that's what I did last year. Tom. Oh yeah, you were on the show. Yeah, we just kind of like talked about as the event went on. Does Samsung intentionally put less milliamp batteries on the Note series? Maybe it's because the S Pen insertion, they just can't fit it. I don't know. Does the Fold 2 have size and transparency for the keyboard to make the keyboard bigger on the front display? Cole. I don't know what you mean by that. Can you make the keyboard bigger on the front? I never do, but I think you can. I use the Google keyboard. Gboard. Do you know the Fold 3 case is made out of that houses the S Pen? Ah, man. It was a wallet case. I think it was leather, I think. I don't remember. Samsung will use the under-display camera more better next year. Yeah, probably. Costas, do you think that the under-display camera on the Fold 3 will be mainly used for video calling instead of photography, hence it only 4 megapixels? That's a good point, but I mean, I still think people use it for a selfie camera. But that's a good point. They're still selling the OG Fold for retail and the Best Buy and still use it as my even with my Latrell. You need to go to the Fold 2, dude. Hey Danny, it all depends on how you use your phone. Ernesto, shoot your phone. Shoot, what phone is that? Ernesto, I don't know if you're talking to me. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Welcome to the show. Z Fold 245 right now. I got close on a day, but hey, I've been working from home for 1.5 years, so no real comparison. Anybody that says their battery lasts for 3 days has on ultra power saving, 1% brightness, and uses it 2 times. That's true, Latrell. How big's the phone, Tristan? 7.6 basically and 6.2. Oh, hey, Aaron again. Hi. I barely got half a day, and can I video chat you about the Fold 3? Yes, Carlos, you can video chat me about the Fold 3. Let me see. I think I still have that copied in place. Yep. There you go. So if you guys want to come on video chat real quick, you can. I was saying what phone? Ernesto, I don't know. You just hear people. I hear people talk about it on Twitter or on YouTube videos or in comments. I'll just see it randomly sometimes. Using the inside camera for selfies is just like using a tablet to take photos. Doesn't it look weird? No, I don't think it looks weird. I think it looks good. My thing I'm wondering is that they let you trade in 2 Z Fold 2s for the new Z Fold 3. So how is that going to work? The value must exceed it in that point, right? I would think so. That's a good point. If you can trade in 2 phones that are equal to more. Joey, I can't see your face. I can't bring you on unless I can see your face. All I see is like a picture. I feel like you're gonna Trump me. What's the word? What's that word? What did Ashton Kutcher's show called? Punk me. Grails, what happened to the new version of the Buds Live? They haven't said anything about those. Just the Buds 2. And then I've heard like Buds Pro 2 are going to come out maybe next year. I'm still mad they haven't created a mobile gaming monitor available if they need ideas.
I've got some reminders for Greg.
I set myself. Did you guys hear that? I always get reminders from us, like when I get a video idea or like I want to make a specific video at a specific time. I'll tell Google like, hey, remind me to make a video about blah blah blah. So that's kind of how I remember to do stuff. Because once you become an adult, which I've been an adult for a while now, but once you become one and you have some real responsibility, you pretty much forget everything. Hey, what's up, Carlos? Welcome to the show, dude.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good. What's your phone on?
It seems like I have stuff playing here. Shit. Let me see here.
Do you want me to remove you for a sec?
Audio. Headset. Let's see. That's weird.
Here, I'll remove you for a second. Just give me. Oh shoot. Yeah, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Carlos. When you're fully ready. So, anyways, Latrell said, Greg, I think the thing that has some reminders for you. Yeah, it does. I forget so much stuff, and then I have a notepad file of all my ideas for videos that I want to make up because I create so much content. I forget or like. And I get a lot of products in the mail too. Like, I think I can show this. Like Turtle Beach sent me this. I have to do a video on it. New Xbox controller that they made. They also sent me some headphones. And then I have like I always have all these ideas all the time. So it's always good to kind of remind myself either through Google Assistant or through notepads of ideas and things and when I want to do videos. When do you think Samsung will increase Z Fold outer display to Shamar? I don't know when they're going to do something like that. The thing I really always wonder about is like when are they going to do it so that it's fat, not long and skinny? I want it to be fat. You know, the long and skinny doesn't really work for me in the way that it's easy to use. It needs to be fat. All right, Latrell says he's going to come on. Sorry, I was having issues with my camera, not trying to punk you. Joey. I mean, Joey, you can try again. It's just, you just got to, have the camera on. I'll put down a list of videos I want to record, Samsung Notes, and it's one of the best ideas I've ever come up with. Very cool. Digital Slang, what's up? What's good, bro? Can't wait to get my Fold 3. Yes! Hey, what's up, Duke? Welcome to the show, dude. Good to see your face. Duke's a good, great guy. Always helping out with the show when need be. Thank you, Duke, for everything you do. Latrell, that's what she said. I need it to be fat, not long and skinny. How is the pocketability of the Fold 2? Very good. Close it up and it fits perfectly fine. It will pull my mesh shorts down though. Like, it's so heavy. Duke, thanks so much. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much for the can't see me now $5 donation. Karen, yeah, I wish the Fold 3 would be wide like the Note. Yeah, right. It would make the phone even that much better. I would love to have a female on the show. We kind of had a guy so far. We haven't had that many callers on. But if you're a female and you want to come on the show, I love getting the females on the show. It's just because my percentage of female viewers is very low. Very low. It's like 17%. Within the last 28 days, I think it's like 83% male and 17% female. It's really low. So, and it's always nice to have the females on here, hear their point of view. You know what I noticed? So we only have one kid, but he's 3, he's almost 4, and he's been going to like gym class. And I noticed that this isn't a revelation. This isn't something I've discovered. Me personally, I've discovered, but not like I'm discovering something for the world for the first time. But it's like boys are so much crazier in these gym classes and don't listen versus the females. The girl kids are so good and listen better and do everything. Hey Greg, should you get the Fold 3? Should you get the Fold 3 S23? Fold 3 all the way. I'll be honest, I'm not even that excited for the S22 Ultra. Galaxy Buds Pro, where is that? Galaxy Buds Pro or Galaxy Buds Plus? I heard the Plus fit is better. Plus probably is a better fit, but I would just get the Galaxy Buds 2. They're coming out very, very soon. Carlos, thank you so much, dude. Sorry, not Carlos. Costas, sorry about that. Costas Giannakos. Are you Greek? Or did I have that completely off? If I am, I'm sorry. I forget where you said you're from. I think you said it. I can't remember though. Thank you so much for the can't see me now $5 donation. I believe that's because they're not that techie. Karen, I guess, but you'd be surprised. I mean, the thing I like about females with tech is like they're very, very vocal. Sometimes even more so than the guys in terms of like commenting and stuff. So it's like a vocal majority a lot of the time, which is nice. Carlos, okay, I'm just going to, what is he going to do? Fuel up my semi and video shit. Okay, cool. Philly says, where can I find all the YouTube creators rules and levels of payments and do's and don'ts, restrictions, copyright infringements, etc.? I don't even know, Phil. Google it, I guess. I don't even know. I mean, it's really like, if you're just going to create, if you want to make money and you don't want to get dogged down by like YouTube's rules and stuff, don't swear, don't show or talk about anything bad with like violence or anything like that. If you do tech videos, it's really easy to stay safe with the rules because tech generally isn't that, you don't usually need to swear and you usually aren't showing anything bad, so you're pretty much okay. Now, don't show other people's videos. Don't, I don't know. I don't even know what the rules are, to be honest with you. I kind of just feel like I know most of them. Where can I, oh, you already said that. I'll wear a wig and identify as a female for 10 minutes. Danny. Love the videos watching live. Wow, dude. Oh, Costas, dang, 40. It's 408. Why aren't you asleep, man? Yeah, I'm Greek living in Australia. Very, very cool. I actually went to Greece. We went to Santorini. That's in Greece, right? I can't remember. It was very beautiful, but it was extremely hot there. It was very, very beautiful. We went there like, oh God, I think 4 years ago. Galaxy Buds 2 or Red Buds Live, Greg? I would get the Galaxy Buds 2 because they're new. How long do you plan on streaming? I just woke up. Damn, Latrell. It must be nice. I've been up for a while. I won't be on that much longer. I have to go pick up my son fairly soon, and I want to get video and I want to walk, so we'll see. Yeah, Flossie can do whatever he wants, it seems like. I don't know, Greg. I want the S20 Ultra, but I really want get the Fold 3, dude. Get the Fold 3. Rob Anderson, which do you think will be a better phone, the Fold 3 or the Pixel Fold? I don't know, man. It depends how you use it. If like all you're gonna do with it is like take photos and videos and play some, gaming, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, I won't be surprised one bit if the Fold 3 if the Pixel Fold is a better phone. I really won't. I really won't. Santorini is a Greek island, and yes, very beautiful. Yeah, we went there. It was very, very nice. AJ Cute is in the house. How's those gas prices in California? I just got gas for my wife's car because I have an electric car, but she took my car to work today, and I have her car. So yeah, I just paid $4.45 a gallon for the cheap stuff. Shamari, I really hope foldables become mainstream. Do you think the Z Fold will sell more units this time around? Yes, I do think it'll sell more units, but I don't think it's going to sell more units than their regular phones. Hey, what's up, Lynn? I don't know. I just put like a comma, so I'll just say hey. JQ, bro, are you going to get both the Fold 3 and the Pixel Fold? Yeah. So this is my plan. Hear me out, Rob. Call me crazy, but I'll be obviously trading in some devices. Fold 3, Pixel Fold, Duo 2, and iPhone Pro Max. And then hear this out. Trade in the Z Fold 2 for the Z Fold 3. Trade in the iPhone 12 Pro Max for the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And then potentially trade in the S21 Ultra for one of the other phones. Yeah, it's crazy. The gas prices out here. The macro nickel? Is that how you say it? Would you recommend getting the Fold 3? Would you recommend getting the Fold 3 for someone who never used the Fold before? If so, why? Yeah, I mean, I keep saying it, yes, because it's such a different, fun device. And then it's like, life is, it's not all about fun, but like you want to have fun with something. And I generally just think it's a really fun device because of the big screen. It just makes it a lot more interesting. I have the Note 20 Ultra and I can't seem to get a clear close-up shot of the 108 shallow depth of field. Did they fix the issue with the S21 Ultra? I don't remember the Note having an issue with close-ups like that. S21, I don't remember you having issues like that either. Greggles, you ready for... What's up, RPG James? Greggles, are you ready for mask mandates and lockdown to come back to Cal? Honestly, the mask annoys me more than the lockdown. I don't even go out that much as it is. The only time I generally go out is to the store, and even still, I'm usually getting deliveries of groceries and things like that, and Amazon and whatever else I buy. Razors, I get delivered. I get almost everything delivered. So, but the mask thing kind of annoys me when I do go out. I'm considering it, but my old Note 8 is cracked. I don't know if they'll take it. It still works, though. I think they'll take it, Miguel, but they're going to give you less money. If you had to choose the Fold 3 or the Pixel Fold and only one, which one would you choose? Well, the Pixel Fold is literally, we don't know almost anything about it. I made a video, but a lot of it was obviously speculation. With that said, though, If you can wait, just wait till the Fold comes out, the Pixel Fold, and then decide. Because I don't think it's going to be that hard to get the Z Fold. Sammy Geek, what's up, Josh Q and Greg? Sammy Geek in the house, making some mac and cheese, killing time. Welcome, dude, and enjoy that mac and cheese. Omar, hi, Griggles, how are you doing? I am doing very good. Still got to do my walk. I still got to walk 2 more miles. I got to. I'll probably do that next, actually. Got to do my news video as well. I might have to do that later. My son's in his little school thing right now, so I got to pick him up later. Note 20 Ultra didn't have macro. S21 does. Will the Fold 3, with the Fold 3 coming, is it worth it still getting the Fold 2? No, don't. Jamie, wait. Don't get the Fold 2. I didn't mean macro. I meant a photo of a document. You guys are lucky just to be required to use masks. Here in the Philippines, we're required to have face shield on top of the mask. Oh man, and it's so hot there, Jeff, isn't it? It's like 600 degrees. If I already have a tablet on my home, you think I should buy? Yeah, you just need to get the Fold 3 and get rid of the tablet. Why do you think YouTubers give the Z Fold so much slack for having triple fingerprint when phone from the same triple? When I think because of the price, Shamari. What's up, dude?
Hey.
Man, you look so much taller than me.
Yeah.
Let me make you the same height as me. There we go. Oh no, you're still taller. There we go.
Oh my god. I still hear that echo from when the last person was out here.
Oh, like from your side? What do you mean?
Yeah, I hear echo coming from over here.
Maybe it's because go talk now. Can you still hear it?
Yep.
It's probably because I don't have headphones on.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't have headphones on obviously either. So
I don't hear echo from you. Do you guys in the chat? Let us know if you guys hear the echo.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, nothing much. Hey, about that Z Fold 3, man. I had a question and wanted to get your opinion on it.
Sure.
So you see that they're letting you. Yeah, Jeff says there's an echo. I don't know. Maybe I could try putting in some headphones. But that Z Fold 3, they're letting you put in like 2, I think, Z Fold 2s as a trade-in. And at that point, I feel like it would exceed the value of the actual phone itself. So how do you think that's going to work?
I think they're going to allow you'll probably have to use it and buy like a watch or headphones. You're going to have to use it up. I don't think they're going to.
True.
I mean, maybe they'll let you use it over time, but you're going to have to use it. You're not going to not be able to use, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what's going to end up happening.
Because I don't think that's ever happened before where the traded value is higher than the actual phone.
Yeah,
right.
And
it's weird they're doing it now when they're dropping the price of it, supposedly dropping the price of it.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Oh man, I turned my fan off. I'm hot now. It's like my AC doesn't really work in my house, or it doesn't reach upstairs. And that's the other thing about California. The freaking prices for electricity are crazy. Dude, it's so expensive out here. Everything, gas, electricity, water. Our water bill's like $250 a month.
Jesus.
Dude,
it's
like
100 here, and I think the electric bill was like $330 somewhere around there.
Water, our water bill's like $200. Oh, see, Tom, I heard from Tom. Tom, I heard my echo from there.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Tom, I'm gonna mute you. Let me know when you're. Can I mute you? They didn't even let me mute him.
He's muted now.
Is he? Oh yeah, he's muted. Okay, that's why I can't do it.
Yeah, Jeff, Digital Sling. My echo cancellation is turned on in my StreamYard settings.
Better this way, guys.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
What's up, guys?
What are you gonna get the Fold 3?
Yeah, I think I'm obliged to. So
you're gonna get
because if you even get close to the I think the amount of screen real estate that you have in the two, I think it's really difficult to let that go.
Yeah. Can you talk louder, Tom? It's a little hard to hear you.
Oh, I'm sure. I will talk hard. No worries.
Yeah, I think most. I mean, just from like what people write in my comments, and if I see it, obviously, it seems like most people are going to get the Fold 3, maybe upgrade from the Fold 2. I haven't really. I guess put that in the chat. If you have a Fold 2, are you getting the Fold 3?
Hey,
are you getting it, Latrell?
No.
What?
I'm perfectly fine with my Z Fold 2 over here, and Jeff knows this, man. I'm the original Galaxy Fold dude. I won't get rid of this thing for anything.
Dang, dude. That's nuts. Yeah, I would definitely upgrade. I always want the latest. But then it's like there's so many. This is what sucks about tech is like the end of the year. There's so many phones that come out that I want to play with or get, especially here in America, because America, like, that's like the best. That's just the most competition. You get all the iPhones, you get all the Pixels, you got the new Samsungs, you have Microsoft is now in that mix. There's so many.
The Freedom Phone.
Yeah, the Freedom Phone that for was it $300?
Samsung, guys. I'm not gonna switch away from Samsung. I have no.
You're never gonna leave Samsung, Tom?
No, as long as they keep on bringing me free phones, I'm not. I
Dude.
have this deal with Samsung. They are close to my employer, so I have the possibility to choose. So they will probably I will be able to hold a Samsung this year, the Z Fold 3, probably on the 12th of August already. Don't know if I can bring it home already, but I hope so.
Dang. I won't be. I mean, we'll see. I think, like, when I think about all the phones that are coming out at the end of the year, the one I'm most excited about. I mean, I'm very excited about the Z Fold 3, but the one I'm most excited about, and it's because we don't know anything about it. Probably is because the Pixel Fold, if it even comes out. And it's more because I'm excited to see what they're going to do, because they're seemingly changing their course of direction with mid-tier phones now, with higher spec'd out phones, and coming back up to that higher market. So I'm excited about that. But what's the phone you might not buy it, but what phone are you most interested in? Let's just say the phone you might not buy that you're most interested in.
Now?
That's not out, that's coming out. Like the Duo 2, the Pixel Fold, the Pixel 6 Pro, and it goes for you guys in the chat too. Let us know what phones that you're not going to buy, but you're really interested in seeing what happens with it.
Always love the dual factor. Always, and that's what you had last year as well.
Yeah.
The responsiveness and everything I was off. But I think Duo 2 could have a lot of fixes.
Yeah, and they got the triple camera going on this year with the Duo 2. So that's pretty cool. What about you, Latrell? Is there any phones coming out that you probably won't get, but you're very interested in?
Yeah. Wait. First off, before I say, do you mind if I ask? Is your echo cancellation turned on StreamYard? That might be the problem.
Let me go. Cam mic, audio, echo cancellation is now turned on.
Oh yeah, now I don't hear an echo.
Oh, there we go.
That fixed it.
Wait, before you answer, Latrell, just go to the chat and make them feel loved. Let me just see what they're saying. They're saying these are phones that they're not going to buy, but they're very interested in. Duo 2, Pixel Fold, Z Fold 3 S21 Fan Edition, Pixel Fold. So interesting. Okay, well, what about you? What about you, Latrell? Phone you're not going to buy. You might buy it, but you probably won't buy. But you're very interested.
Well, that was the Z Fold 3 at one point, but seeing it has no MST, it has the garbage in-display camera in it, and they have all these other sacrifices. That's out the window now. I'm actually more excited for the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold 3. I mean the Z Flip 3, because I have the original Z Flip. I'm getting the 5G later, like next week, over that Z Fold 3. Which is kind of sad. It might have to be another year where I'm sticking with my original.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's 2 years. I've never been that behind in years.
Yeah. And then I'll throw this out too. And people in the chat. Well, let me just see if they put anything else. Pixel Fold. A lot of Pixel Folds. iPhone 6 Pro Max. Can you fit one more person in the chat? Carlos, yes, I can fit 6 people actually in the chat. Tom. I'll ask you, is there anything about the Fold 3 that you're turned off by? Same with you guys in the chat. Pixel Fold 3, I'm sorry, Z Fold 3, anything about that phone that you're turned off by?
Well, like I already said, the case, I wish the S Pen on a Z Fold 2, because I wanted to use it on the table and everything. And the case simply, I don't understand who designed that, honestly. But so I'm hoping for something new. So I don't know, magnet wise on top of the screen or whatever. at least to make that more sense. So this is the case. UDC, I think the on-display camera, if it's 4 megapixels, it doesn't make any sense for me.
Mm-hmm. Do you use the camera on the big display?
Well, yes, sometimes if I have to do a video call of some sort, because I put it in the how do you call it, laptop, and then I use it. So I don't understand why they bring the functionality back to 4 megapixels, because it's COVID time, guys. So you would expect them to focus on that functionality, right? So, yeah, that's it.
Good points. Latrell, before let me go to the chat if you don't mind one more time. Let's see what they said. They're turned off by S Pen isn't housed in front in the phone. The front of the phone needs to be wider. Dust resistance is missing. I still don't like the narrow outer display. I need the Z Fold to be as wide as the Note. If they wanted to make them wanted to take that market, you need the size. Under display camera, pixelated camera box. Very pissed about the small front screen. Under display camera, so it's mostly the size of the front display, and that's one thing I always forget to say, because it's been small for the last 3 years. I hate that. I'm not excited about the under display camera being potentially crappy. And then S Pen, I feel you on that one, Tom, but I think for me, I probably will never use it. And even if I wanted to, especially laying down, you can get something like a pop socket or a ring thing and have it stand up, and it would override it from, you could lay it you could pretty much lay on the table. So there's ways around that part. But yeah, there's some things not to like about it. What about you, Latrell? Is there anything about the Z Fold 3 that turns you off?
So I got distracted. I just opened up my phone to find out there was a tornado warning last night. Well,
that's not good.
Yeah. Now, that Z Fold 3, like I said, it's the in-display camera. There's because what is it, like 4 megapixels, something like that's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
What was the point? I know they could test it behind the scenes. They don't need to put it in the phones on the market to test it, especially on these expensive phones. There's no MST, which is a S21 and beyond issue. But I rely on that for a few places like Culver's, even though they're gonna be doing a renovation and I can use the regular NFC soon. But there's that. Just a few other things. I'm actually do like what they did with the case, even though you can't put it in the phone. It's a lot better than that tumor case on the S21, which is on the side and it's just awkward. It's actually right there on the hinge, so it's like more natural to like hold. Yeah, besides that, we'll have to see what the cameras is like. I wish the cameras would be better for a phone that expensive.
I know. I hate that. I don't know why they continually put it. It's basically, let's call it $2,000, like a $2,000 phone, and put like the worst cameras out of all their premium phones. I don't get it. I mean, unless that really would push the phone to beyond $2,000. Okay, I get it. Like if you're going to dumb something down, and maybe that's one of the more expensive things to put in a phone, then okay. But I can't imagine the cameras they're putting in there are hundreds of dollars, the cost of the part. I would guess they're less than that. So especially the quantity that they're buying them.
Greg, if you listen to looking at what you would expect from the Fold and what the disappointments are, don't you agree that Huawei did a better job with their foldable? I know the price is much higher. I understand that, but looking at the specs wise, they really rocked it, and they simply skipped the inside of the inside camera, right? So didn't put anything on there.
I don't remember a lot about the Huawei phone because Huawei is not popular out here. You can't even buy a Huawei phone at a store. You cannot.
I agree from the Google perspective. Don't get me wrong. I totally agree on that.
Yeah.
But looking at the tech side, so the front screen is wider. The inner screen is 8 inches. So, and they didn't even put a camera on the inside. So
I would love that. And those are some of the things that like I would absolutely love on the Z Fold 3 is a wider front view, a bigger, I would love it to be bigger on the inside as well. I mean, like, I don't mind that at all. Like some people are like, don't go any bigger. And some people like go smaller. I actually want them to go bigger. I would love that. So yeah, like those are great points. But I mean, it's like, you don't feel like Samsung's really pushing the envelope anymore with certain things. They're not pushing the envelope to have the best cameras. They're not pushing the envelope to have the biggest batteries in their phones. They're not pushing it to have like the most RAM. They've kind of like just said, okay, we're just kind of going to be like everybody else that makes a top tier phone at this point. It's kind of sad.
I think they
I-
stopped with that whole battery thing at the Note 9.
Yeah, it's like they got
and that,
scared.
and Carlos is asking for the link again to the StreamYard.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, but they added the 5,000 milliamps battery into the 21, did they? In 21 Ultra?
Sorry.
The 21 Ultra had the 5,000 milliamp battery.
Yeah, but
right?
then you see some other phones. It's like some crappy phones, and like some of these
Yeah.
Chinese manufacturers sticking like 6,000 milliamp batteries in their phones.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I really don't know why they wouldn't want to do something like that. Maybe it's the weight. Maybe it's they're not confident in the size of those batteries being being protected. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I think they're looking for the sweet spot. So they can put in the 16 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM anyway in there. That's not,
we
that's not
don't probably need 16 gigs of RAM, but even faster charging. I would love to charge my phone in 30 minutes or 45 minutes from 0 to 100. It's still basically 60 minutes to 90 minutes to fully charge the phone. We've been on that for years now. Like, when's the last time we've been in? They had 45 watts, and 45 watts was a joke. But 65 watts, you can get that on a OnePlus phone, and the phone, if I remember correctly, charges in 45 minutes.
Well, if I look around in Netherlands, for example, the charging most of the time, simply people use the charger, and they don't use any wireless charging anyway. So I think maybe they're looking at the figures, simply stating how many wireless chargers are we selling? Is it that or more? And let's see what we can invest into. Because looking at the UDC camera, honestly, I think they're rushing it because next year is going to be about rollable and slidables anyway. That's a total different screen technology. So they probably won't put that on there.
I think next year, and I think I probably said this last year, I think next year they will finally make, this display bigger. I think they're going to widen it. Maybe they won't. Maybe they never. You know what? I take that back. They won't do it because they don't push the envelope anymore, and they're going to be scared. People are going to be like, "Oh, it's too wide. It's too thick for my hand to hold." That's what she said. But still,
if we get the rollable, right, and we have simply the same form factor as the S22 or the S21 Ultra, and just can drag it out there. I don't need as wide a screen. It's going to be wider if I drag the screen out, right? So I think that's going to be the end of foldable.
Yeah, but the problem is that it makes you not want to. I hate using that front display. I'm older. I assume you're closer to my age, Tom, than Luttrell is. And I can't see as good. I just cannot. Like, for me to look at this display and be like, especially when like there's text on there, I'm like this. I'm like, I can't see it. And I know you can make it bigger. Then at that point, you can't see anything.
At that point, you just unfold the phone.
Yes, but sometimes it's quick and easy just to grab it, not unfold it.
They did make obviously a dramatic increase from the original Fold to the Z Fold 2.
Now,
but
if
from
the
there,
phone
I don't know
looked
how
like
far it's gonna go.
Yeah, no, they did, but they're at that point now. They can't make it that much larger though, without expanding the size.
I like how tall it is. I just wish it was wider. If it was wider, that would make it so much easier for me to use it like a normal phone, or even like a Z Flip. That's more normal than this wide display on the what's it called?
I don't want to see that, right? Because I will probably open up the entire day if I have to look. Because yes, the screen is going to be bigger on the Z Flip 3, but I think there's no difference in watching at the display or looking at my watch, right? So I'll keep opening up more than I do with the Fold, I think.
Should phones come with? I'll put this in the chat too. Should all phones come with smartwatches now, like premium phones? Should you get a free smartwatch with your phone because these phones are so big and they're ungodly sometimes in their size and they're uncomfortable sometimes, and it would be easier just to look down at a watch and respond or do some of the simpler tasks that you're able to do. Should they come with a smartwatch?
Would like to for the same price, please do, but I don't think they will. No.
Oh God, I don't know what they're going to end up doing with their phones in the future. I would love the wider front screen. I'd love that, and then faster charging and better cameras. But are they going to do that in the Fold 4?
I mean, they don't even want to throw a charging brick in there because the environment.
Apple doesn't do it.
Well, Samsung doesn't either now. So
no, I know. It's just like say you're not doing it because you want to maximize your profits. That's why these companies do it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's like anything they can find to maximize. The boxes are tiny now. Like I think the iPhone was. The iPhone was like super skinny box, which whatever,
The
cool. I don't need a big.
F21 was too, yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a
And
big.
also Jeff put it right. I was gonna say that too. No, not everybody cares about a watch, so I don't know how many people will actually use the watch. I know you
Yeah.
could just sell it, but I don't know how many people are gonna do that either. Probably
Well,
just
yeah,
put
if
it
they
in
give
the
you a free watch with every phone, the price of the watch would be very low to sell at the same time. Let me go back to the chat real quick. Hey, Pink Code, love from India. Thank you so much. Digital slang. Now, not everyone cares about a watch, but it would be nice. JRB's free watch is nice, but I'd rather have the best specs. That's true. Digital slang. Give me a note device. That's all I need. Elon will implant phones in our heads. You know what? I was talking to my wife today. There's one thing that I would absolutely love to have is I'd love for smart glasses to really become easier and more prevalent in tech products to have. You put on a set of glasses and not artificial reality. What is it called? Augmented reality. Where you look and like maybe I'm looking at Tom and you're my friend and it has your name. It has maybe any information that I think's relevant for me to know about you. And then when I see you, and then also to be able to read my emails, to do all that. And I know there's some glasses that do some of that stuff, but
So you think it's some like Jarvis type stuff over here,
but they
like
could do
from the
that. I mean,
Avengers.
it's a privacy thing too. Like, would you be? I'll throw it up to you guys. Would you be bothered with if augmented reality glasses were a thing more often, and you could share information about yourself with strangers? Would you be comfortable with that?
And I just point my glasses at you and it says threat detected.
What about you, Tom? Would you be okay with that?
No.
Well, I think it all has to do with the privacy stuff. I don't. I
No,
think,
but would you be okay with that?
Well, I have nothing to hide. Well, not
Yeah,
much.
exactly. I mean, and you don't have to you don't have to share anything. You could just say Tom, or it could say your nickname, or it could show just unknown.
Yeah, but I think it's a matter of time, right? Because I think you guys already have that. If you walk by a shop window nowadays, it simply detects your MAC address or whatever if you've been there before, and it greets you based upon the purchase that you did, or the time that you spent within the store. So there's more and more information in there that could even. So I don't have any problems with that. It depends on usability of the glasses. If I was wearing one. So
right, Carlos, what's up,
happening,
dude?
Man? How you doing?
You
Good,
sound
good,
like
man. Got off work.
Right? You said you're off of work?
Yeah, I just got off work right now.
I was gonna say it doesn't look like you're in the semi anymore. It looks like you're in an SUV or something.
Yeah, I'm in my two-door Blazer.
Okay.
Going home now.
What's going on?
So,
What you got? What do you have today?
Yeah, so the Z Fold 3, I was hearing you guys talking about it and all that, about how they put the 4 megapixel and all that, because I want to upgrade. I'm actually talking to you with my Z Fold 2. I do want to upgrade because I do tend to upgrade every year, always to the new phones. Always like to have the latest and greatest, basically. And that's the only kind of thing that's kind of making me think of, is it worth upgrading from the 2 to the 3 because of the 4 megapixel and the inner,
I guess it depends on what are you using if you can afford it, I mean, and you love technology, feed that and do it. If it's not going to hurt you financially and you get a kick out of getting the next best thing, then yes. Now, is this phone better in every single way versus the Fold 2? I'd probably say, just off what we know, I'd probably say 90 to 95% yes. The only parts I'm worried about are, the under display camera. And then potentially the cameras on the back. Are we going to see any difference, or is that going to be better or worse? But it's really just the cameras. And I mean, at that point, you still have the front camera, you have the back cameras. I would say do it. I mean, so what's holding you back? Is it just the under display camera?
It's the under display camera, only because I've seen all the reviews and watching your reviews and all that about it. It kind of got me skeptic about it. Like, do I really want to upgrade? I mean, I do want to, because I love the Fold 2. It's fucking awesome. It's freaking awesome. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I love the phone. It's a really good phone. It's my daily driver, and I use it every day because I'm a truck driver. I love the multitasking that I can use as I'm a driver. So it comes in handy a lot for me, at least.
For sure.
And just to go and get the 3, knowing that it's going to be completely covered because of that with the camera. But
that's a good point.
How is that going to work? Is it going to show the video over that? I mean, that's what I'm wondering. And just the quality of the picture and stuff like that too as well.
Well, what we've heard is that you're not going to really see it when you watch a video. It's really going to be, I think you're really going to see it when you're like maybe in the sun, it sounds like, and you angle it at a certain, direction, it'll show off like that. Or maybe when you're on this kind of lock screen, you'll potentially see it at the top. But I mean, you already see the camera at the top now, like you see that little black cutout. Now you're going to see a little bit more pixelation, but nothing's up there anyway right now. So I think I don't think it's going to be as big a deal as we all make it out to be. And it's really, when we do speak badly about it, it's really because of the drama of it. I mean, let's be honest. We love drama. We love something that's going to cause, a slight discomfort or a slight unhappiness. True. But at the end of the day, just like if you remember a couple of years ago, we were like, oh my God, they're going to have cameras on top of the screens. That's awful. The iPhone, it's awful. They have the cutout. You forget about it. And, so it's going to be the same thing. They're not going to put out a product, especially a $1,700 product, that's going to be completely awful. Even if it is, Carlos, you can return that phone and you can go right back to your Z Fold 2. So I always tell people, take the experience, take the opportunity to try something new. I know you're not really trying something new, you're just upgrading, but do it. Yeah. I mean, if it's something you love, you should always do something you love. And as long as it's not hurting anybody, yourself or anybody else, then try it.
I'm wondering if
that's true. And my wife told me, you're going to get the third one, right? And I'm like, yeah. Because she wants my second one, but then she decided to back out. She don't want it no more. So she's like, just trade it in.
I wouldn't even recommend giving, you said your wife, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even recommend your wife gets the 2 because of the fact the Fold 3 is going to be cheaper. You get the one, I know it's free if you give it to her, but like you get the warranty with the Fold 3. You get, you're going to get free gifts. You're at the lower price. She probably has a phone now she could trade in towards it. And it's the warranty too. Your warranty's dead basically at this point now. So if the phone breaks, you're going to have to pay to get it fixed. Tom, what were you saying?
So don't you guys think that if we have the 4-megapixel on display camera, that it will only infect the screen when you turn on the camera itself? And that, just looking at the question that Carlos
like it'll activate, you mean?
Yeah, and then the pixelation will change a bit or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, that's a great point. I didn't think of it like that. If it will do that, but that's a good point. But then some people are saying that it's not doing that. They're saying you can actually see it like when it's just static on the screen. But that's a good point. I mean, because it is. You're right. It is. I think they're hiding it with artificial intelligence with the display itself.
That's what it seems. Yeah. And the reason why I wanted to upgrade, I don't know if maybe you might think this might be the issue, but you know how on these ones now, the center where the crease is at, they tend to crack, and mine is cracked pretty much from the bottom to the top. There's a million hairlines going all the way through. Wow. So now when I watch videos, I can actually see that, and it's like, at first I didn't think about it, and so I seen a video and somebody put it out. I'm like, mine don't have that, and then I decided to keep looking. And I noticed, I was like, wait, those are scratches, those are cracks.
You should get that fixed.
Yeah. Yeah. When I got this right here, it was cracked right here along the middle. I actually bought it on eBay for like $112, and that was part of the reason why it was so cheap. But they actually fixed the middle here for free because it was in warranty.
Let me go back. One sec, guys. Let me go back to the chat because there's some questions out here. Christopher said Google Glass. Yeah, they kind of stopped it, or they're not really promoting it too much. That was the glasses that have some of the things I was talking about. Phil's asking too. What's that?
So I was just saying I was going to bring that up too about the Google glasses because I was going to buy some like a month or 2 ago, but then I found out you can't log into your Google account anymore.
Oh, that sucks. Carlos, Phil's asking which phone holder you're using, and is your phone completely open or skinny?
Yeah, right now I have it fully open. Right now I have the what is this? It's a digital mount where you put your phone and it charges and it automatically closes. It's meant for the fold. They're meant for like bigger phones, I guess. It's pretty neat.
Can you do me a favor? Can you either email that to me? Just email it to me if you get it. Just gregglestv@gmail.com.
Yeah, definitely, I could do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a sick charging mount. I love it. You could dash it onto your dash, or it comes with 3 type of holding devices. One is for you dash it on, suction cup, or you could put 2 different kinds, which are air vents. Got one that has
Okay.
like a little claw that holds it so it doesn't,
Yeah.
fold over on you,
Right.
which is pretty neat. So I looked it up and I liked it. So I use that all the time now.
I love those
But
phone
yes, I do
mounts
have
where
it fully open while I'm video chatting with you guys right now.
Nice.
I love those phone mounts where you can like put your phone in it
So
and
I
it
am
like
using
just
the inner
opens by itself.
camera.
You know.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end the show here because what's that?
Yeah.
I think
No, I was just gonna say
he's delayed.
It's a little bit
See
delayed.
if you have to charge and close, they'll automatically detect your phone and it'll close automatically.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just going to mute you, Carlos. One sec. So I'm going to end the show here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I've got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to end it here. But thanks for hanging out. Carlos, anything you want to say before we hang up?
Hey, all I can say is anybody who doesn't have a fold, get one. It's awesome. You guys got that
For
note?
sure.
Trade it in like Regal says. It's well worth it.
For sure. Thank you so much for coming on, Carlos. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother. You
All
guys
right.
have a good
Later,
one.
brother. All right, you too. Tom, anything? Whoa, I made you full screen. How did I do this? There we go. What did I do?
I don't know.
All right, there we go. Tom, what do you want to say before we hang up?
No, nothing really. It was fun to do a live show again. So till
Yes,
then,
for sure. Thank you so much. I probably will be able to do these. I'll probably do them once a week, kind of like at this time, maybe on a Thursday when my son's at his little school thing. It gives me some time if I have the time, because like as you know, I'm putting out videos all the time, so it's tough to find time sometimes. So thanks so much, Tom. Thanks for support. I really appreciate it.
No worries. Cheers.
All right, later. Latrell, anything you want to say?
Sorry, I was getting a phone call. Well, are you kidding me? Now my landline's ringing. Hold on.
No worries. Well, Latrell, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna just ignore it.
All right,
just
Latrell.
solicitor. No,
All right.
I was just gonna.
Okay.
I was just gonna say. I hope. Wait, do you know if the Z Fold 3 is gonna have water resistance or not?
Yes. IP. Yes. 3 feet, 30 minutes.
That means it's time for another water freeze.
If you get it, that's right.
Yeah, that. I am gonna get it specifically for that. Probably. We'll see. That was my plan anyway.
For sure. All right, brother. I appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Latrell's channel, just search Latrell Jennings on YouTube and you can find him.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks.
All right. Oh, sorry, I cut you off too soon. Sorry, dude. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Follow Latrell. Thank you for everybody for your support. Thanks for hanging out during this live chat. I always say I'm going to try to do more live shows, but I'll potentially do more live shows. Like I said, maybe every Thursday this same time around. We seem to get a good turnout of people in here. So thanks so much. If you want to rewatch this, you can just rewind and I'll post it. We'll see you guys later.